As reported, Ukrainian forces have attacked an elite Russian Special Forces unit stationed on an oil platform in the Black Sea. The strikes eliminated an anti-tank missile crew and destroyed reconnaissance equipment on the Sivash drilling rig, the Ukrainian Navy reported. As a reminder, the Sivash platform is one of 4 offshore installations known as the Bucha rigs, including the Godovanets, Tavrida, and Ukraine, which was seized by Russia following the annexation of Crimea in 2014. According to the Telegraph, after capturing the platforms in 2014, Russia equipped each of them with reconnaissance and electronic warfare equipment, as well as hydroacoustic systems. This allowed the Russians to track surface, air, and underwater activity in the northwestern Black Sea between Crimea and Odessa. The publication noted that the attack on the drilling platform followed a series of strikes on Russian energy facilities. Journalists recalled that several days ago, the Ukrainian Navy launched missile strikes on 2 key Russian facilities, the Orlovska Thermal Power Plant and the Novobryanska Substation. According to Ukrainian military officials, both targets supplied electricity to enterprises associated with the Russian defense industry. Ukraine's growing attacks on Russian energy facilities and military bases deep within Russia marks a strategic shift aimed at weakening Moscow's ability to wage war. Meanwhile, Russia has also set its sights on Ukrainian energy facilities ahead of winter. And on land, as the publication noted, Russian forces continue to advance in eastern Ukraine. According to the American Institute for the Study of War, in October, Russia seized 461 square kilometers of Ukrainian land, primarily in the Donetsk region. The publication noted that Russia now controls 81% of the Donetsk region's territory. Recently, the Ukrainian Navy defeated an elite Russian Special Forces unit stationed on the Sivash drilling rig in the Black Sea. The military explained that the Russians were distributing a video supposedly showing the destruction of a Ukrainian Navy boat with a Lancet munition, but in reality, it was Ukrainian forces that successfully deployed a kamikaze drone. Recall, Ukrainian Navy defeated an elite Russian Special Forces unit stationed on the Sivash drilling rig in the Black Sea. The Ukrainian Naval Forces destroyed an elite enemy Special Forces unit stationed on the Sivash drilling rig. In addition to the Russian occupiers' technical reconnaissance and surveillance equipment, an enemy anti-tank missile crew was destroyed, the statement reads. The military notes that in an attempt to pass off yet another defeat as a victory, the Russians are distributing a video of the alleged destruction of a Ukrainian Navy boat by a Lancet munition. As the Navy adds, in fact, it was Ukrainian forces that successfully deployed a kamikaze drone. As a reminder, the Bucha rigs are gas and oil drilling platforms located in the Black Sea. Godovanets, Ukraine, Tavrida, and Sivash. During the occupation of the Autonomous Republic of Crimea, which began in 2014, Russia seized them. In 2022, it installed electronic reconnaissance and countermeasure systems and sonar systems on each platform, enabling it to monitor the surface, air, and underwater space in the northwestern Black Sea between Crimea and Odessa. Since then, the Ukrainian Defense Forces have conducted several special operations in the area around the platforms. It recently emerged that the Russian naval detachment Hispaniola is opposing the Ukrainian Defense Forces in the area around oil and gas drilling platforms. It was reported that Ukrainian forces managed to recapture some of these facilities in 2023, but the occupiers continue to attempt to recapture them.
The United Nations World Food Programme has warned of a marathon recovery for nations hit hard by Hurricane Melissa as it steps up relief efforts in the hardest-hit Caribbean countries. Our priority right now is to reach isolated communities, said Alexis Masciarelli, World Food Programme spokesperson. We know that all across the Caribbean there's more than 5 million people who have been affected by Hurricane Melissa, and our commitment as the World Food Programme is to meet their immediate food needs but to also continue to support national governments in what is likely to be a marathon recovery, he added. According to Associated Press, the hurricane-ravaged nation of Jamaica is rushing to rebuild from the catastrophic Category 5 storm that shredded the island's western region. And essential relief supplies are now rolling into hurricane-stricken St. Elizabeth and Westmoreland, most of which have been cut off by fallen concrete posts and trees strewn across roads. On Saturday, WFP said it received 2,000 boxes of emergency food assistance shipped from Barbados, to be distributed to shelters and the hardest-hit communities in the St. Elizabeth area. WFP is also providing assistance to Haiti and Cuba.
Our priority right now is to reach isolated communities like this one, people who've lost their homes, their livelihood, people are still in shock. We know they're resilient, but assistance like these boxes of food, like we're bringing to this school, is urgent for many.
One per family, please.
What bird that is? Litash, what bird that is?
We know that all across the Caribbean there's more than 5 million people who've been affected by Hurricane Melissa. And our commitment as the World Food Programme is to meet their immediate food needs, but also to continue to support national governments in what is likely to be a marathon recovery.
Thank you very much, and thanks to JPS. There were some encouraging numbers today.